Hello and welcome to BUS 290 Business Ethics. This class is a fall 2025 online class via Canvas, second semester. So I'll have the dates a little bit later for you. My name is Cindy Moss and I will be your professor for this class. Again, my name is Cindy Moss. I am an MBA instructor for the McCamish School of Business. I am a retired professor from Reinhardt, but I still do teach some classes online for them, which I thoroughly enjoy, and this is one of those classes that I really enjoy teaching. My email address is still the same, cam@reinhardt.edu. My cell phone number is 770-894-9236. My online office hours are as needed, and we can do that via Teams, email, or text. If you would like to meet face-to-face with me through Teams or Zoom, if you have any need for additional help, email me and I will set up a one-to-one meeting with us so that we can discuss anything from problems that you're having within the course or beginning to discuss your final research paper. We won't talk a lot about your final research paper right now, but know that toward the second week in the semester, I will set up a team meeting and we will go through your research project then, what it is to encounter. I will also have a video set up on how you do a research paper in APA format. So a lot of students ask me, what does it take to be successful? For an online class, it does require determination. It requires time. You must be prepared to spend a minimum of 4 to 6 hours a week on the class content, meaning you will need to be reading your chapters or watching the pre-recorded videos and then doing the assigned work. You have to read the chapters. You need to watch the recorded videos. I've actually went through the videos that the publisher provides and recorded them, and so that I'm talking to you as if you were sitting in my class at Reinhardt. So those basically are the two things that you have to do. You have to stay ahead. You know when everything is due. You will need to make sure that you submit it on time, or else that you're not going to, you're going to receive a 0 for work that is submitted late. So the dates of our class, we are a second session class, and it begins October the 13th, runs through Saturday, December the 7th, 2025. And the reason I have this finishing on the Saturday is because I have to submit my grades on Monday morning so that they can be recorded in Eagle Web so that you have access to them before they break for the Christmas holidays. If I waited and had yours turn in on Sunday, then I would be up all night long trying to grade research papers, final exams, and calculate grades and everything like that. So the cutoff date for this class is your final exam will be on December the 7th, but your final research papers will be due on Friday, December the 6th. Again, it is an online class, and so you don't have to meet with me every week like you were sitting in a classroom. It is up to you as adults to make sure you know what is due and you do it that week. One thing that I want you to make sure that you understand is if you are an athlete and you know that you are going to be out of town for games, it is your responsibility to submit your work before the due date. So if you have a Saturday football game or a Saturday basketball game, soccer, or whatever it is, and you know you're going to be out of town and you're going to be coming back to campus on Sunday, I will not extend your dates unless it is a dire emergency that you're in the hospital or somebody's in the hospital, and that has to be documented. So know your schedule, but also know the schedule when everything is due. The syllabus and the schedule are posted in Canvas. You need to print that schedule off. Most weeks you only have one chapter. There are 2 weeks that you have 2 chapters. So we're not talking about a ton of work, but you cannot wait till 9 o'clock on Sunday night and try to get everything submitted. It's going to be too much on you. So my suggestion is you need to, everything opens up on Sunday. So if you've submitted all your work, sit down Sunday evening and do as much as you can then, and then finish it up by Thursday, and then you don't have to worry about it. One thing you need to make sure is that you have Office 365, which is given to you through Reinhardt. It is through your office email. You go onto the Reinhardt web page and you will see Office 365. That is where you must submit your case studies in Word, and if you don't have Word loaded on your personal computer, that's where you can go and just do your Office 365 is through the Word app on Office 365. Again, Canvas is where everything you are going to do is located, is in Canvas. It is laid out as modules by week. So week 1, it shows everything you need to do. Your chapter 1, your chapter 1 case study, your chapter 1 discussion board, your chapter 1 quiz, and so everything's there. You don't have to go out and try to find anything except for your discussion board, and we'll just look at that in just a moment. Your syllabus is posted there. No need for you to print that off, but what you can do is read through it, know how things are graded, know again how they are to be formatted. Your grades are posted in Canvas. I make sure everything is graded for the previous week on Monday morning, so you can go in on Monday afternoon and look to see where you stand. If you see that you're below the grade you expect in the class, then that shows you that you need for the next week to put in just a little bit more work. There are handouts. Sometimes I have things I want you to read. So everything again that you do that you need is listed in Canvas. Let's talk about your book. You are not required to have a book for this course, but it is recommended. You can buy a new book, you can buy a used book, you can buy an e-book, you can do an 8-week rental through the campus bookstore. I'm going to send this PowerPoint out early so that you can actually go online, and I have seen these books listed as low as $10 through Thriftbook, Amazon, or whatever. So that is one way that you can get your book. You can purchase your book directly from McGraw-Hill for about $50. But one thing, if you're looking for Thriftbook or Amazon or the post office or whatever, make sure that you know that you need to buy this early, because our post office delivery is horrible. They're running, a week later than you would normally want your book to be delivered. So if you are looking online to buy a book, again, it can be a used book. I don't care if you've got a roommate and they're taking this course, y'all share a book. It does not matter to me. We're going to be using the Gillier Business Ethics Now 6th edition. So if you want to Google that, just go under Google and do Gillier Business Ethics Now, but make sure it's the 6th edition. I have recorded chapter videos. I have taken the videos that McGraw-Hill provides for this class, and I have actually recorded just like I was teaching you in front of the class from this book. So that's why I said it's not required that you have it, but if you don't have a book, you have to watch the videos or you're not going to have a clue what we're talking about. So let's talk about what is due. Every Thursday, you must respond to a discussion board question, and it is posted in Canvas under the weekly module, and it goes with whatever the topic is for that week for that chapter. If there's two chapters, your discussion board will come from one chapter and your case study will come from the other. You must have a minimum of 200 words, and that doesn't mean that you put the question down that I've asked you, because there's always a video that goes with it. You cannot use that as part of your 200 words. And then you must have at least one outside reference within your post, and it must be referenced at the bottom of your APA format. What this does, it shows me that as you're looking at this discussion board, that you have gone outside and done just a little bit of research. For instance, if we're talking about corporate sustainability, and you think, well, what is corporate sustainability? How is it diagnosed? How is it shown to the public? Then you can do a YouTube video, you can go Google it, anything that you can find that will help you talk about your original discussion board post. And your original discussion board post is what you think about the question I have asked you. And I know a lot of students say, "Ooh, this is going to be an easy class because my friend took it last semester." No, it won't be that easy because I change everything every semester. It takes me a ton of time, but I go and change the discussion boards. I change the case studies. So they won't have that particular discussion board that you're looking at. So that is due on Thursday. Why it's due on Thursday is because you will have to respond to two of your classmates. And so you have to have it posted in order for someone to go look at what you've posted and make a response to your discussion board post. So on Sunday, you'll have your responses to two classmates. You will have a chapter quiz, and you will have a case study. Your case study must be typed in Word and uploaded to Canvas. And I'll make sure you follow the guidelines that are posted under the Getting Started module in Canvas. This is kind of your discussion board every Thursday. 200 words. It has to be submitted by 9 p.m. You must have one reference within your post, and you must respond to two classmates by Sunday. This doesn't specify that, but you don't have to respond on Thursday. If you want to, it makes your life easier, but that's fine. By the following Sunday, if you do not post your original by Thursday night, you lose 10 points. Saturday morning, you're up to 20 points. Sunday morning, you're up to 30 points. Sunday at 6 p.m., it's 40 points. After that, you get a 0. So you want to make sure that you get those discussion boards posted. You do have a midterm exam. A midterm will cover chapters 1 through 5, and it's pulled directly from your quizzes. I do a random pull all the quizzes, and I think it's 40 questions, 35 or 40 questions. So you have seen the questions, but you may get one that you've had already, and you may get one that you have not had. You will also have a final exam, and that's the one that's due on Saturday, December the 6th. And then you also have a final research paper. And we have a research model posted in Canvas. I will also hold a team meeting, and I will send this to you after the class is beginning, that we will discuss your final research paper, and also you will have that opportunity then to be able to pick your topic. Everybody doesn't get the same topic, and it's first come, first serve. So the ones that are there first get first, or at the team meeting, will get first bids on that research paper topic. I will also have a video posted on how to complete a research paper in APA format. And one thing during that video, I will tell you, make use of the Student Success Center. As you're writing that, go by, let them read it, ask them what you can do to improve on it. So that's what you want to do with your research paper. And finally, stay ahead. Plan ahead, like I said in an earlier video. If you know you're going to be out of town, I've had students say, oh, I've got to go to Orlando for a wedding. I'm not coming back till Monday. Can I submit my work late? No. Get it done. Plan ahead. If you know you're leaving on Thursday to go for that wedding on Saturday, then have everything submitted on Thursday, so that you don't have to worry about it. Be on time. Keep those dates in the back of your mind. And then one last thing I want to mention is I want you to be professional. When you're looking at your peers' discussion boards, you may not agree with what they have said, but you don't tell them unprofessionally that you don't agree with them. I will send you some things and I'll say, great post, but I do not agree with you. And then I tell you why I personally do not agree with you. Doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means that our opinions are different. So don't ever think that I'm going to count off because I don't agree with you. I do not. That's part of being a professional, is agreeing to disagree. So I'm going to send this video out about August 1st so that gives you some time and you can look at it. Again, remember, this class does not begin until October the 14th, or October 13th, but that way I'm staying ahead. And that way you can look at it and start to think about what you need to do to prepare for the class. So again, my name is Cindy Moss, and I will be your professor. And thank you for taking my class. Bye.